I feel like I don't have a voice because I went out last night. I apologize. Hello there, Q.u.A.n.I.Q here. And today marks the anniversary of September 11, 2001. It's the 15th anniversary of that day. It's crazy. I saw this thing. It says, did you know 2016 marks the first year high school freshmen will learn about 9/11 as a historical event they were not alive for? And what's crazy is I was 6 and I don't even remember it. Like, the worst thing that happened to me, what happened to me in the beginning of that year affected, like, obviously the rest of my year and the rest of my life or whatever. But the only thing I remember happening in 2001 was like my house burning down and Aaliyah dying. Like, I don't remember that day. It's just crazy to think that so many people lost their lives and so many people lost their loved ones, their friends. There's all these conspiracy theories about that day. You know, Bush did 9/11 and there were bombs there and this and that. But has anybody ever noticed, like, it happened on 9/11 and the number that you call for emergencies is 911? 9/11, 911, same thing. Nobody mentions that. No, nobody's mentioned that. I've never seen anybody mention that, and I've been thinking about that for years, and I'm like, how come nobody's mentioned that? Like, is that why it happened? Is that why they picked that day? That has to be why they picked that day, because it's an important thing for us to remember. That way, people that were like there and they actually survived, every time like something happened, like they're like see a car accident or they need help or something and they call 911, they have like flashbacks, you know, of like that terrible day, those terrible moments, and they just can't function. I had to Google it. Like, that's how little I remember about it. So it says, yeah, there was 2,996 people that died that day. That's almost 3,000 people. That's a lot to happen in such a short amount of time, within a couple of hours. For like, it's great. Injured over 6,000 people. Caused at least $10 billion in property damage. Okay, 4 passenger airlines operated by 2 major U.S. passenger air carriers, all of which departed from airports in the northern USA bound for California, were hijacked by 19 Al-Qaeda terrorists, losing one of their passports in the World Trade Center area. I don't get what that means. They were moving on from that. 2 of the planes, American Airlines Flight 11 and United Airlines Flight 175, were crashed into the north and south towers, respectively, of the World Trade Center complex in New York City. Within an hour and 42 minutes, both 110-story towers collapsed, with debris and resulting fires causing partial or complete collapse of all other buildings in the World Trade Center complex, including the 47-story 7 World Trade Center tower, as well as significant damage to 10 other large surrounding structures. A third plane, American Airlines Flight 77, was crashed into the Pentagon in Arlington County, Virginia, leading to a partial collapse of the building's western side. The fourth plane, United Airlines Flight 93, initially was steered toward Washington, D.C., but crashed into a field in Stony Creek Township near Shanksville, Pennsylvania, after its passengers tried to overcome the hijackers. It was the deadliest incident for firefighters and law enforcement officers in the history of the United States, with 343 and 72 killed respectively. I'm not understanding what 343 and 72 means, but this is Wikipedia. So, suspicion for the attack quickly fell on Al-Qaeda. Like, this is crazy. Like, this one thing that one terrorist decided, I'll get a bunch of people to do, and they followed him and they did it, and thousands of people lost their lives for, and then we went into war and thousands more people lost their lives. Like, insane. I don't understand why things like this happen. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Why can't we all live in a world where everybody loves each other? Well, I hate people, so maybe not like completely love, but we don't kill each other. Like, well, this video was a bunch of nonsense, so I'm going to go. See you later. Bye. Wendy's, you should sponsor me. I live down the block from you. It'll work out.